In the fairy tale criminal justice law system, citizens are represented by two separate yet equally ridiculous groups.
Well, you're a really pretty country now.
And you two are late. Well, I'm glad you both got your beauty rest.
You noticed? All right, kids, break it up. What are we looking at?
Well, we'll be looking at 328 Chestnut if it was here anymore.
Accident?
Don't think so. The perp struck the side of the building with the same wind, power, and velocity.
Wind power.
Hey Cindy, what's with the missing shoe?
Long story. Lost it at a Prince concert last night.
And let me guess, you the new spokesman for Gauze?
How about we switch to the crime? Any leads on our perp?
Not yet. No dice, and the boys downtown got nothing on the tenant either, but come take a look at this. See this yellow tinted stuff? Fibrous material here, and we're stumped on what it might be. Tommy ran it through the crime scene scanning device and told us diddly squat.
Dilly squat, huh? Sounds like my first marriage. Let's have a look. Texture and appearance is almost straw-like in nature. Straw-like, huh? You might be onto something.
Whatever it is, the whole building was made out of it.
I'm assuming no witnesses.
Actually, we were questioning the husband and the wife who are a block away, running pretty fast from the scene, these two. But they didn't see anything, so we sent them on.
Where are they headed?
For a circle, why?
I've got a few questions of my own. A few questions for them to answer. Let's ride. And Zell,
Yeah?
treat yourself to a night out on the town, will ya?
What are you talking about?
You've been cooped up in that high-rise apartment for months. Get out there and let your hair down.
All right, maybe I will. For the right man, anyways.
Ain't that the truth? You deserve a prince.
Okay, beat it. I gotta get to the bottom of this mystifying straw-like material. What could it be?
I'm telling you, HG. My guess says this is personal. Our Vic took something too far, and our perp hit back. And whatever it was the last straw. FTPD. Finish line's right here, folks.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Problem is that you can run, but you can't hide.
Let's hear your name.
I'm Jack.
Sprat, be nimble, beanstalk.
No, just Jack. And this is my wife, Jillian.
But my friends call me Ian.
That's odd.
I have weird friends.
Where were you two at 7 this morning?
Headed up Chestnut to do our daily morning jog.
And
That's it, just walking.
word is on the street that you were walking pretty fast.
What are you getting at?
You were running, not walking, running! Take it easy. We've
Okay.
got an eyewitness that paints a somewhat different picture. Does the threat of perjury jog your mind?
Okay, fine. We were running. The two of us were headed up Chestnut like usual, but Jillian got dehydrated. So I ran up Hill Street to the Quick Stop to buy vitamin water.
That's not true. I wasn't dehydrated. He does this all the time. Like last week, he made up an excuse to go into Target to use a coupon on the buy one get one free wheelchair at Target.
I swear
That's
if you don't
not
get
true.
to the... I swear if you don't get to the point right now, I will escort you to the point with my fist. Come on, man, take it easy. So then what?
She followed me into the Quick Stop and then we left.
Got it?
Well, I doubt this is relevant, but I heard a loud noise, which caused me to trip and fall head first on the sidewalk, which cracked the crown on my lateral incisor.
So, let me get this straight. Jack, you and Jill,
Ian,
Jack, you guys went up to Hill to buy a bottle of water,
Vitamin water.
and then Jack here fell down and broke the crown on his lateral incisor. And let me guess, you came tumbling after?
no, why would I tumble? That's weird.
Then what?
We got stopped by those other two cops, jogged here, and got stopped by you guys. And you guys made us late for work.
I'll make you late for work with my fist. Hey, cool it. Did you see anything out of the ordinary? Anything at all?
Actually, come to think of it, I saw a couple of shady youths in the candy aisle at the Quick Stop.
Shady use. Did you catch where they were headed?
No,
Actually, while I was eye level with the sidewalk, I noticed something odd.
What's that?
Skittles.
Skittles? Skittles?
Yeah, I was surprised too. There was a line of them trailing behind the hoodlums as they walked away. Maybe there was a hole in their bag? So I'm thinking if you follow the rainbow trail of Skittles...
We'll find our pot of gold. We'll take it from here. Thank you. Enjoy your jog. We better move. In this movie, everything counts. Yes, it seems that time is running out. Old expression is right. Follow the blocks of Skittles and you'll find 2 Germans at a time.
We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, we are innocent. How about answering some questions?
We cannot talk now. We are busy feeding the vile bodies.
I wasn't aware the birdies ate candy.
Oh, absolutely, policeman man. The candies is very popular meat the birdies. The pigeons, they prefer the junior meats. The geese, they go wild versus whistles. And the duckies, the goobas.
If you 2 dum-dums don't shut your wax lips, you'll make friends with the jobbers.
We do not need to take this verbal abuse.
Hey, shit, I forget. How many years in prison for resisting arrest? 500 years.
Okay, we will do as you wish.
First of all, you should know that we are German.
Oh, really? With those hats, I thought you were from Detroit.
This is a traditional German alpine hat.
On sale last week at TJ Maxx.
Get on with it.
So my name is Hansel and this is Gretel.
Hello.
We are brother and sister. Yesterday morning, our stepmommy kicked us out of the house.
Why did your stepmom kick you out?
Stepmommy is...
She was so fake with these fake German accents.
Wait, you're faking your accents?
Yeah, I mean, sure, you didn't pick up on that?
It sounds really annoying to us, but we just figured everyone expects it from Germans.
Give
All Germans are faking it? Yes. Wow. Yeah, wow.
Yesterday morning, our mom kicked us out of the house and left us alone and hungry.
She's evil.
But we found this quick stop and bought like a ton of candy, and then we Ubered home.
And get this, our stepmom isn't actually evil. She was just low on the blood sugar. She was totally cool after a couple Mike and Ikes.
That's a fascinating story, and I very much. But we have more pressing issues. Did either of you see anything out of the ordinary while at the quick stop?
No. Though I did see a hairy guy walking across the street with an industrial fan.
Did you see where they were headed?
No, hard to say. I was so hopped up on peeps.
Yeah. Thanks, Franklin. That's very fan man. Down the building, out in the boonies. We gotta fly. Thanks, kids.
Don't get Sean.
Hey there, Goldie. How's that coffee?
Good warm. Guess you want to be our new perp, huh?
What's your name, Dumbo?
I'm Marcus. Ow! Look, I told her what I know.
Just tell them exactly what you told me.
I was walking home from a doctor's appointment, and suddenly I heard this noise. Like someone dropped a box of toothpicks. That's all. Can I go home now? I'd rather not be wrapped up in this.
Did you see anything besides the pile of sticks?
No, that's all. Ow!
Is everything alright, sir?
Yes, I'm fine. Ow!
Marcus, let me ask you. What's the square root of 64?
8.
What do you call a group of geese?
A gaggle.
How many times a day do you work out at the gym?
Twice a day. Ow!
Is everything alright, Marcus?
Fine. My name's not Marcus, it's Pinocchio.
Oh, I saw you in Oprah.
So, what's your story, Wizard of Schnoz?
Okay. I'm what you call a test tube kid. The scientist who created me, aka Dad, heard ladies like striking features. So he combined the DNA of a human and an aardvark, and ta-da! And I don't know, he thought maybe it'd be a good idea or easier. So whenever I lie, my nose here grows 3 inches longer. Thanks a lot, Dad.
Hey, don't you disinfect your father. After all, father knows best.
Hey, I know it's part of a detective's job to use bad puns to emphasize points, but could you maybe rein in the nose jokes?
No.
Okay.
I don't understand. When you lied before, it didn't look like your nose grew. It just looked like you were in pain.
Well, like I said, I went to a doctor's appointment. A doctor who specializes in the reduction of comically large noses. He said my nerve endings in my brain would still be sensitive to lies.
Well, that's a reduction.
It used to be 3 yards long.
Wow.
Yeah, I lie a lot.
Now, did you see anything suspicious at the scene of the crime?
No. Ow! Fine, fine. I saw a bunch of people in basketball jerseys. Once they heard the sirens blare, they jumped into the van and peeled out of there.
How many of them did you see?
Hard to say.
Marcus, let me ask you. So does that thing only give you trouble during intentional lies, or you experience pain whenever you tell a lie?
Anything inaccurate, unfortunately.
I see. Answer yes to everything I'm about to ask you.
Okay.
Were there more than 4 people digging around the rubble?
Yes. Ow!
More than 10?
Yes. Ow!
6?
Yes. Ow!
8?
Yes. Ow!
7?
Yes.
7 it is. So we got 7 ballers, but no way of finding them out. We thought the plates were sunk. Jiminy cricket.
Snowman.
Excuse me?
Snowman. It said that on the license plate. Kind of hard to forget.
Snowman. Call it in, Cindy. Hey, Piper, I need you to trace a plate number. Snowman.
Frosty trying to screw.
Why don't you leave the assumptions up to us and Nostradamus? Yeah, I'll hold.
You two better have some news.
Captain! Hi.
It's gonna be the opposite of a good morning if I don't hear some results. We've got 2 down buildings and 0 arrests. When I do the math, that's 2 buildings too many. And 0 is a darn low number of arrests.
It's the lowest number. Well, how about negative numbers? True.
I don't need a math lesson. I need a results lesson.
Can I go?
You two had better track down whoever mixed the straw and sticks, and you better book them. You hear me? Book them.
Well, Captain, you see, we have 7 ballers that just may be our perps.
Maybe a perps? I never want to hear May from you unless it's the month May, but it's not, right?
Right.
Now look here. The 9/11 call just came in from the VIX. We're bringing him down to HQ for questioning.
You found them? Who are they?
Pigs. They're pigs.
Cops?
Real pigs, you nitwit. Swine, hogs, ham.
Oh,
Now what time is it?
7:44?
Thanks. Some slimy crook stole my watch.
Did you just say crook or croc?
However you pronounce it. It's a regional thing, like Florida or Florida. Listen, you solve this case by 11 or I will put you both on unpaid suspension. Faster than you could say unpaid suspension. And that's only 5 syllables, so you better have it done in 4.
Unpaid suspension. This is bad. Got it. Thanks, Piper. Shaker lows. Thanks, we gotta fly.
Happy to help. Ow.
FTPD, we've been looking for you. Stop right there! Didn't do anything. The innocent ones always run. Maybe I'd be the first to welcome you to Justice Town.
Hey! Wait, no! My fan! My fan!
We're coming in full steam on this one. 2 counts, each of malicious destruction of property and reckless endangerment, nothing less. And given your client's history, we can't go anywhere near minimum jail time. But if you hand us a guilty plea, we'll lowball at 10 years with eligibility for parole.
My client pleads not guilty to all counts.
Oh, come off it, Pete. No jury out there would swallow that, even if it was corn battered and served on a stick. Fleeing the scene with a fan. His personal effects in the rubble. We've got motive, opportunity, and let's face it, the guy's got a rap sheet longer than the Harry Potter series.
Picnic basket theft, nursing home B&E, impersonation of a senior
For
citizen.
all of those crimes, my client was falsely accused.
Exactly. That's why his names are big and bad.
That's not my name. No, that's okay. I want to talk. I gotta get off my chest. My name is B.B. Wolf. Yes, that stands for Bernard Barry Wolf. After the Red Riding Hood incident, the Talbots invented Big Bad. I'm not bad. I'm certainly not big. I'm 5'7". I'm just a small-town wolf living in a lonely world. A wolf who always seems to end up at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, today you ended up at the wrong place at the wrong time.
I just said that.
Listen, we don't care if you're big and bad, small and good, or medium and half decent. Our offer doesn't budge.
And my innocence won't budge.
And budge rhymes with fudge.
I haven't eaten today. If you're innocent, why were you at the scene of each crime with a fan?
Again, my client has already explained to the police that he received 3 Facebook invitations to BYOF parties.
And again, we found no such invitation.
Somebody could have easily deleted it.
You're scrapping, Bo.
And what about that slow-motion chase sequence?
I was afraid, okay? I was afraid. How many times do I have to get collared up for crimes I don't commit? First a little red misunderstanding, then the whole mix-up with the Peter kid. And now this?
I have some brilliant advice for you. Stop committing crimes.
My client is innocent. The police stands.
Have it your way.
Say what you will. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to.
And what's that?
My job.
You sure you're ready for this, Pete?
I was born ready.
You were born with a law degree?
Yes.
2 houses in one day, both by this B.B. Wolf miscreant.
I know, boss.
You put a leash on that puppy yet?
Wick, this case is watertight. We'll get conviction before gavel hits wood.
You'd better, because I don't care what you have to do. Stack that jury with a couple ringers, but if you have to, but you didn't hear that from me, though.
Hear what from you?
Exactly. It never ends with these Apple products and technology.
Those Apple products, it's like pick your poison. Anyway, Wick, don't you worry. Our big and bad perk's gonna be wolfing down prison food.
Good. All right, I gotta run.
Where are you headed?
Taking the Queensboro Bridge to Queens for the Bee concert.
And when you approached the defendant at the construction site, did he acquiesce?
He did not. He attempted to plead, which Detective Bell and I were able to subdue the defendant and arrest him.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as you've heard, the defendant was witnessed fleeing the crime scene with an industrial fan, after which he blatantly resisted arrest. Nothing less. Cross-examine.
Wonder, Detective. HD, is it? Given your physical liabilities, if you're given to fit testimony.
Also, you physical liabilities.
Order! Order! Objection, Your Honor. The witness's physical condition is not on trial.
Your Honor, I put forth that the injuries of this witness may be connected to apprehension of my client, rendering this witness unfit for testimony.
Proceed.
Now, Detective, how did you sustain these injuries?
I'm not going to answer these questions.
And how I will hold you contempt in court.
All right. You want to know? Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. Don't blame me for plagued with nightmares for the rest of your life. It was a Thursday afternoon. I was on my lunch break. There I was, sitting, minding my own business. But I wasn't just sitting anywhere. No, I wasn't. I was sitting on a wall. That's right, a wall. It seemed stable enough, sure. Why would no wall be stable? But then, out of the blue, without warning, it gave way. Before I could catch my bearings, I lost my balance and I fell. And it wasn't just your average fall. No, it wasn't. It's not easy to describe the kind of fall it was. But if I had to choose a word, I'd say it was great. A great fall. It was great. I regained consciousness in Gurney over at Kings County. Then, they did everything they could to fix my bone fractures, my torn joints, my broken soul. All the finest doctors on hand. Human doctors, of course, but horse doctors also. After surgery, the chief resident put his foot in my hand and told me everything was going to be all right. But he was all wrong. No matter how hard they tried, they failed. They failed at putting me back together again. You want to know how about my physical stability? Oh, I'll be all right. Sure, I'll survive. But after a fall of such great magnitude, I may never recover again. Up here, and in here, and along here. For those of you out there, you young people especially, listen close about what I'm about to say, because I'll only say it once. Next time you see a wall, respect that wall. And sit on a chair, or maybe a futon. Happy now? I quit.
Order! I will have order! Let's move this along, counselors. My double orange town car is double parked. Prosecution, present your next witness. We call pigs 1 through 3. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you goose?
We do.
Now, the jury has already heard a detailed account of today's events, but does a description effectively convey the pure emotional turmoil that you three had to endure?
No, it was horrible.
Truly frightening.
Your Honor, I think you can make outlines to defend about feeling unclean.
Objection. Pigs frequently root in their own filth.
Sustained. Pigs 2's comments will be stricken from the record. All retreats. More specifically, are you afraid of the big bad wolf?
The big bad wolf?
Objection.
Are you afraid of Bernard Barry Wolf?
Tra-la-la-la.
You'll have to excuse my sister. She's speaking in an archaic version of Pig Latin. Tra-la-la is translated into English as yes.
And would you describe that fear? It was terrifying. I was shaving like any other day, and then out of nowhere, this ferocious beast walked right up to my door and blew my house down.
Can any of you out in the jury imagine looking at your people and seeing that?
Objection! Mrs. Stiltskin, did you just object to your own line of questioning? Indeed I did, Your Honor. Indeed I did. This is highly unorthodox. We live in a highly unorthodox time. Why, just yesterday I saw a man walking a cat.
I'll allow it.
What are you doing?
Good job.
Technically, that's my job.
Pigs number 1 and 2. In your testimony just now, you revealed to this court that the defendant approached the front door in order to topple your homes with an industrial fan.
Yes,
Yes,
lady.
sir.
But the evidence reveals that the attack happened from the rear of each house. Knowing you could walk away as free pigs and collecting the insurance money that you so desperately desire. Therefore, that is my supposition. That is really what happened. How do you plead?
Okay, we did it.
Guilty. We were broke. We needed the money. I haven't been on pink in like months.
And no one told me there was a music style called R&B. If I knew I was going to get sued, I wouldn't have named my version Bacon.
And I just like money.
Sailor Scruff, take them away.
Your Honor, motion for dismissal?
Motion granted. This court is adjourned.
Thank you for everything.
Don't thank me. Thank echoey flashbacks.
Will do.
Not bad, counselor. Not bad at all. By the way, I technically won that case. All right, see ya.
Well, that was a twist ending. I had to see to believe. Let's get out of here. Dinner's on me.
Won't argue with that.
What do you feel like?
Well, you know what I'm always hungry for?
What's that?
Justice.
That, my friend, has already been served.